Like don't make sense to really into the chicken. That tasty finger licking chicken. I mean I'm getting to the good guap. Keep a rack in my socks. Diamonds cost me a lot. Nike checkable.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Arizona Cardinals and the Cincinnati Bengals. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
And that's something you have to get ready for defensively, because in today's NFL, teams will use their wide receivers on jet sweeps, end arounds. They're moving back in the backfield to make them running backs. Partner, this was much more of a tap pass, but effective nonetheless.
And I think both guys love it. If you're a quarterback, it's an easy completion. If you're a wide receiver, you get the easy reception and also a chance to try to make a play with your feet. That goes for 14 yards. First down, Cardinals.
Arizona.
From the gun, here's Watson. That's out to Chubb, complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Given back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down. Again, it's Watson. Incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 27-yard line.
Gain of 12.
They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. Watson on first down. Being chased out left. And now he's going to use his legs. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
To throw again on second down. Watson. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Carl Lawson with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack.
2 sacks last week. Another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
And a few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Jerry Jeudy, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cardinals take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. And the Cardinals will go up 7-0.
Makes the score Cardinals 7, Bengals nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And he'll throw right away. He'll drop this one down to mix it. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4, second down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
On 3rd down, Burrow. Almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there. On their opening drive, that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
Results in a 4th down.
Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. A pretty good return, all things considered, but holding.
I agree with you totally. It's actually a return that they were going to be very proud of. But when you end up holding and bringing it back, now your offense has to start a little bit deeper in their own territory.
On 1st down, Watson. He finds a man with a crossing route. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Arizona.
Now Watson. Trying to lay one up deep. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
Showed a good move, but quickly corralled just beyond the 10-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
With the score, Cardinals 7, Bengals nothing.
And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
At the 30-yard
In on the tackle, Kamoko Toure.
Now that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42.
He's brought down.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks, but it doesn't matter what you call the position, it's who you put there, and there was our completion.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
10 at the 17-yard line.
Now whistles and a flag. And I believe the Bengals got going a little early there.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
A full start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
At the 14-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Burrow. And it's caught. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Tyler Boyd, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. 7. So all even at 7 now. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Watson off play action. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Watson. And he comes back with one complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down. Now he dumps this off over the middle, and he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back-to-back nice gains, that one for 14 yards and another first. To the air yet again, Watson. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Cardinals. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. Gonzalez to add the PAT. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Cardinals 14, Bengals 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the pass.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's picked off. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away. And that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw again, Watson. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Gain of 26 yards. First down, Arizona.
Out of the gun, Watson. And this is going to be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Take over first and 10.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
On second down, here's Mixon. He'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number one. From the gun on third down is Burrow. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. That's pulled in at the 32. 39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Cards will take over first and 10.
7-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But I
was going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation. They'll run with Chubb. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Nick Chubb, his first touchdown on the year. Here the Cardinals push further out in front.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken in the end zone.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it, and he's giving his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
At the 28-yard line.
After the interception, here's Watson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Deshaun Watson with his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half, and the Cardinals will extend their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away.
An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play.
Going to be intercepted yet again.
Picked off at the 28. And the ball down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Bengals with work to do in this third quarter, but they'll get the football first as we are back underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10
at their own 25-yard line.
He fakes the give here and looks to throw.
They'll roll him out right. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Boyd. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Burrow will throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 15 more yards there, and quickly another 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
40-yard line.
Now it's Burrow. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Well, so far, little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 1st downs. They're taking it to him, and it's paying off.
Escaping the pressure right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Isaiah Simmons picking it off.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
And the Cardinals are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
A shotgun snap for Watson. And his throw here is incomplete.
Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a 1st and goal, trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try. Still a long ways away from that happening, but that has to be what they're thinking right now.
On 2nd and goal, Watson, and he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off down at the 2. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
Number 28.
And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line.
On the tackle. It's a gain of 5.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down.
At the 7-yard line.
And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And they work this out past the 25. A gain there of 21 yards. Mixon with a first down carry. He'll be tackled shy of the 35. Shifty footwork gets him a little extra on the play. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Flush to his right. And he'll find Hall. And they'll get this route past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
7-yard line.
Now Burrow. And it's caught on the right side at Smith. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Number 89. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 31-yard line.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He's going to walk one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes his quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They run for it with Mixon, and he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. Denied on 4th down is Joe Mixon. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, he'll air this one. And that's caught inside the 35. Deshaun Watson, 4 touchdown passes now in the ball game. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. They're able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board, so let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. On 2nd down, Mixon, and he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Here's Burrow.
3rd and 5.
Flushed out right. Right, and that's complete. And he's going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw.
The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack.
Yards on the play.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Now Joe Burrow on 3rd and long. And now here's another interception. Picked off at the 38. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball in a comfortable 4th quarter. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Von Miller doing what he does best with a sack. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. As for the right sideline here is complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 23 yards the pickup there. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. Touchdown, Cardinals! Nick Chubb with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Cardinals turning that interception into a touchdown. The Cardinal offense not going anywhere. They'll stay out and go for 2. From the gun, here's Watson. And it'll be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
40. Bengals 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one. They're probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Burrow looking to pass. Eluding the pressure right. Man, and he hits it in stride. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. They'll look to throw here. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. Rashard Lawrence coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9. On 2nd down now. Mixon is across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. A pickup of 7 there, but they'll still have 12 yards to go on 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. He's going to hit his running back. It's complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Now, no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On first down, Mixon. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Give the tackle to Hassan Reddick.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And they'll have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 12-yard line. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. From down at the 12, it's first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Steps away to his left. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a first and goal.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for first and goal.
He'll look to throw. And this is caught. They get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And the Cardinals' hands team able to secure the football. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And Watson's going to throw it here. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Well, I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a second and 11. Now it's Burrow. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Tyler Boyd, the intended receiver.
And it's third down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. On third down, Burrow. He's got his man, Boyd. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
Burrow to Boyd there for the Cincy first. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Tyler Boyd, the former Pitt Panther, was the target, and that'll bring up second down.
Similar to a shooter in basketball who just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch, They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
Burrow once again here on 2nd and 10. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Again, it's Burrow. And my goodness, another interception. Is picking it up. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should... And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. They find some open field here. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34.
Cardinals 40, Bengals 14.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even